Check 390. Block 11.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Switch. 85.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Shakedown, baby. Yeah.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
You can't block me.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers, and nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped.
Sack. Got him.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Watch the pass.
3rd and long for Rivers.
I got one.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice play there, forced incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now they'll run on the ball. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
That's it, baby.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
53. Mike 53.
They'll try the left side. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Check hot route. Hot. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
They don't want it.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Stay there. 390. Hey, Delta.
Wide.
They'll run it now out of the ground. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
They're 180.
Hey, keep it up.
Load it.
Rivers now from the 50. Going deep for Diggs. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
I'm coming for you. You mind?
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taysom Hill, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone.
The Cardinals take over.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now they'll run on the draw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Crunch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 56 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Hey, pick your
So
game up.
on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Over there. Single receiver.
Go, Mike 51.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
The 14-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
Cardinals, nothing.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
380. 43. Check, 43. Not today, you aren't. Not
Rivers now to throw on first down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
They can't stop
Adam
you, son.
Thielen, 79 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Mike.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
We got double up.
Throwing on second and long. Murray. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Good work, boy.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Here, baby.
They're trying to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Set, ready. Pittsburgh. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray, he's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down. Turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Murray now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And all the way inside the 15. Yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, G.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Charles, what a slacker. 5 sacks last week. Took him all the way to the second quarter to get one here in this one.
And just think about all the planning that went into this game to try and keep him from getting to the quarterback. After one quarter, maybe they exhaled and thought, hey, we've got this. Oh, no, you don't. You got to come up with another plan, more looks, maybe more bodies to keep him coming out of the backfield.
That's going to be a
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's third down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
Tighten up.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
For Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, check.
Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Rivers trying to lay one up deep. That's caught at the 25. Give him 42 on the play. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DJ Swearinger, a sack on a safety blitz.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
43 is the mic.
It's been a long day.
From the gun, Rivers. And this one complete to Smith. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore.
Let's go, son.
But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. This one caught by Isabella. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
A final shot before half for Murray. Able to find Isabella. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Brings their line set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. Andy Isabella was the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check.
Throwing, Rivers. It's complete to Diggs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Rivers to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. All right, ball at the 1-yard line, fourth down. What do you say?
I say go, because if you can't get 1 yard, what's the old adage? If I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win anyway. Tell your team it's that time. Who's going to get down into the trenches, grind it out, and make sure that ball gets in the end zone? Who's it going to be? Let's go do it.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. From the 22,
I can't believe they let you play.
throwing middle,
I can't believe they even let you play.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
First down, Arizona.
Murray now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. First and 10.
He's not going to give me.
Play fake. Murray. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 30-yard line. Murray going to throw. That ball complete to Isabella.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. Sometimes you have to right one there and hope for the best.
On second down, it's Vaughn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check nine.
Kill, go, turn up. Kill, turn up.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Check it out,
Murray now. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Murray now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Let's go. 70 ending. 51. Let's go, baby. Turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
On second down, Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, If we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They come out here in the I. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball.
What we got?
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again for the 25 on 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Return welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries.
Here we go.
This will be 3rd and 5. Rivers now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting.
As it sails out of bounds.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
1 yard gain.
Check 43.
At the 29.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Andy Isabella was the intended target. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
27, Cardinals 10.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
First down, Arizona.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing again, Murray. Then his passes in. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Give me the bell. Give me the bell.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24.
The score, Vikings 34, Cardinals 10.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
They're on 22-yard line.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Come on, baby.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick, decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. This may be one of the best stretches of defensive football that I've seen. I don't know about you. 5 sacks last week, now 3 here in this affair.
I would agree with that, and I've enjoyed watching the skill that's gone into it. You can see the intelligence behind it as well. He's watched tape, and he's setting people up, but relentless.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
53. I got wide. Safe.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Victory 90, block 15.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
That 180, round 80. Double tight. Even. 4 down.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, 4 down.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Second 90, 190. Record.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
There we go.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Vikings, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance.